know that you got some issues.
Threats.
Now that's contradicting. She's not gonna do her like that, but she's gonna do her like that on Monday if she don't get her money.
I love the fact that y'all downstairs. Hear me out, people. I understand some of y'all done some of your stuff. You know, you had to feed and provide for your kids, so stealing was stealing with some of y'all. But it's the fact that y'all be justifying wrong like a mug on TikTok. So what, y'all? She stole some food to feed her kids. Like at the end of the day, they make it right, huh? They make it right. Y'all just, you know, I understand. I know people go through the imaginable when you got kids involved. But I promise y'all, that don't make us look good because we say, well, shoot, she was stealing to feed her babies. Stealing is stealing. Thou shalt not steal. Period. Man don't work, man don't eat. Somebody need to get up off their tree and get a damn job. I said what I said. Oop, she caught a stray. But get up. Like, okay. Put your buggies out of Walmart with Christmas toys in them. Just with a sad story that your kids, you wanted Christmas for your kids. Don't nobody want to hear that when it's time to take your ass to jail. You had all year. Mama used to say you had all year to give me a gift. You better not come at Christmas. It took a year. Girl, you have 364 days to make Christmas for your kids instead of waiting a week before Christmas to run out of Walmart with stolen merchandise. I mean, I'm just saying, which one make better sense? Y'all waste 300 days of the year, and then now you got an excuse because you wanted your kids to have Christmas. But okay, it sounds good. She just wanted her babies to have Christmas, so she ran out of Walmart with TVs, VCRs, and microwaves. Girl, come on, somebody! But anyway, Empress, what else we got? Girl.
Winter's here.
Let's get into it. This is good to me. This is good. Somebody had to say it.
Before Winter get to speaking, I just wanted
I'll
to
say it.
I won't let anybody know that if they're in the near the Raleigh, Roanoke Rapids area, and if you out here selling grocery, could you hit me up? I got a good price for you. I'll get you straight. I got my list.
Oh, she said no, she's not coming up.
Okay.
She's not coming up.
And I don't know who Stacy is downstairs. If that's maybe Lucci on a backup page, I don't know who that is.
Right, somebody got to do the inventory from the thieves. I'm almost acting like Judge Judy up here now, ain't I? But girl, give me a minute and a break. A piece of that Kit Kat bar or something. But at the end of the day, I'm about ready to deliberate. What else we got? It's time for deliberation in the coming cousin jurors. I do need to make point to everything that is a key clause in this case. What we can size up to size up. Hey, Silent Angel, I want to get back to the size up. We heard her say she could come live there for free and not pay nothing. But we also saw her say, I'm going to give you the $300 back. We heard her say, no, we ain't heard her say that part. No. Right, Empress? We was going to play that today.
So I'm looking for that little part. Are you talking about the part where she said she was helping a friend?
Yes. She said, no, I want to help you.
Right. When she told us she'll pay her back. I am looking for that part as well.
Thank you for the follows. Let's see. I know you're not here to drag anything else, Winter. Stacy, may we help you?
Hey, how you doing, guys? Oh, I'm new here. Wait a minute. I'm trying to cut my video on. I'm new here. I just joined in, and I'm just trying to listen a little bit. So before I put my input. Okay, there we go.
You got to hit the red save.
Okay, hit save.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. Hey, you guys. I'm Stephanie. I'm from Michigan. Hey, I didn't want to put too much of my 2 cents in. I just came in on the end. I was cooking dinner and listening. So I'm going to listen a little bit more before I have something to say. Is that okay?
Sure. There is a juror that might come back, but you're welcome to sit there.
Okay. All right.
Stand in until she comes back. I don't know what happened.
I probably have something to say because I've been listening. I just want to listen for a few more minutes.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
sweetie.
that
Thank you for
works.
having me. Thanks, guys.
I would like to know for Winter downstairs, though. Winter, are you going to pay her tomorrow? Yes or no?
I
Are
literally
you
just asked her. To,
still planning on paying her tomorrow?
I literally just told her that same thing.
Somebody said, "Leave me alone." Who is that?
You leave her alone. Well, fuck you too. Out of that, we need to know.
Order in the juke joint. Order in the juke
Oh, my
joint.
bad. My bad. I thought I was on mute.
They said that's not the same Winter from yesterday.
If it is, I think that's the black and white picture that Peaches was.
That was in Peach's inbox.
So yesterday her name was the Cold Winter. So
It
and
was.
she had a different amount of followers. So I don't think that this is the same page or person at all.
It is. I just looked at it. It's the same page because that's her same Cash App on her shirt in the picture.
And it's the page that inbox Peaches.
Yes.
Okay, all right, just making sure. Well, Winter, Winter, listen, you brought this. Let me just remind Winter that Winter, you brought this case to the app in Big Quay's room. So no need to be hostile and angry about the case being covered today, because had it not been for you bringing it to the forefront and on TikTok, we would know about it. But I rest my case. I'm gonna go back to the comments.
And it is
You brought it back. Don't blame us. Blame yourself.
Yeah. You can't say you're not dragging it, baby. You just left the box last night, baby. We only did a lay down and wake up. It's damn near some of the same hours as in yesterday. So we do have to finish and get through this case. It was presented to us for us to do it. We are going to respect the fact that we're not going to ask you to come up, but we're not here to traumatize you. We're not here to beat you up. We're not here saying you done anything wrong, Winter. We're only here to do what you asked of us, and that's what we're here for, to do as you asked of us.
And Judge, I did find
Listen and don't judge.
Judge, I did find that part that you were asking for.
Okay, let's get into what Luciana said to Winter that will determine in this deliberation which way we should go. And I'm going to tell you my way after all the jurors. Let's go, Empress. Tap the screen, 300K. Send me some lions, but roses. Thank you.
A little money. So she came to me and she was crying. She was crying about they was about to take her car and she needed $600. And I was like, okay. She was like, I'm gonna just give it back. And I'm like, no, friend, let me help you. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you. She was like, well, they took the money out of my account, and then it was just a whole big old lie what she said. Right? I already knew that she was lying, so I wasn't even tripping off of her line. The money out of my account, and then it was just a whole big old lie what she said. Right? So I already knew that she was lying, so I wasn't even tripping off of her line. Like, no, friend, let me help you. You know what I'm saying? The money. So she came to me and she was crying. She was crying about they was about to take her car and she needed $600. And I was like, okay. She was like, I'm gonna just give it back. And I'm like, no, friend, let me help you. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you. She was like, well, they took the money out of my account, and then it was just a whole big old lie what she said. Right? So I already knew that she was lying, so I wasn't even tripping off of her lying, just based off that, right? So I was never tripping. I just wanted her to keep her car so she could get her son to and from school. And I also wanted her to keep going to work. Come to find out, she really wasn't working.
So did everyone hear that?
Well, with that being said, I would like to hear from the jurors. Then we'll deliberate. Then we'll get our polls put up. I don't think we have to drag this out. All the proof that we have heard is in the pudding. It's getting real sticky, and we have a decision to make. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Hear me out. Let me go on and dibble dabble in it. Shit, your own words. 600 or 300. You said, friend, I want to help you. We have to take that into consideration. Had she not had a problem with you doing your powdered donut, would you be asking her for this money back as of right now? Y'all want to listen a little bit more before voting? Are y'all just getting here?
I don't need
Have
to
to
listen.
unblock you. Here you. You ain't blocked. You in the room.
Well,
You in the
Nitra,
room.
can
Come
I,
up. Send a request. Sorry.
just because I was a character witness to the to the case from yesterday, I just do want to add one more thing. Winter is reluctant to come up because she mentioned yesterday, and we also heard Luciano yesterday threaten her with pew-pews. We heard her threaten her about calling CPS on her to get her kid taken away. So because of all of the threats is why Winter is reluctant to come up and speak about the case. She would rather just let it go because she is afraid because of the threats that she's getting from Luciano, and she also has those text messages showing those threats. So I just wanted to say that so that everybody doesn't think that she's, that there's some other reason that she doesn't want to come up other than the threats that we all heard Luciano make towards her yesterday.
And the page that Luciano is on in the comments, Nitra, is bananaed. So she can't come up on that page, and her backup page that she uses is blocked.
Oh, I just tried to follow that page, thinking that would help. So I don't know how to unblock people while I'm live. I don't know.
Does Coach or anyone have the ability to block and unblock?
Yeah.
So they can unblock her. They just have to go down the list and find her.
This a lot. This is a lot.
Okay, Coach. So we need to hear that part again just to...
I think we need to hear that part again, period. That part needs to be played again because this all a case here.
So I'm gonna finish it. She started it, so I'm gonna finish it because she could have just left me alone and paid me my money. And she doing all this because she don't want to pay me the money. But girl,
Well, how much she owe?
She know how much she owe. It ain't no little bit of money. So she came to me and she was crying. She was crying about they was about to take her car and she needed $600. And I was like, okay. She was like, I'm gonna just give it back. And I'm like, no, friend, let me help you. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you. She was like, well, they took the money out of my account, and then it was just a whole big old lie what she said. Right? So I already knew that she was lying, so I wasn't even tripping off her lying, just based off that, right? So I was never tripping. I just wanted her to keep her car so she could get her son to and from school. And I also wanted her to keep going to work. Come to find out, she really wasn't working. So yeah, but like I said, I can say whatever I want to say on this here internet. I did not say anything wrong. I did not disrespect her son. Like I said, I don't have a problem with her son. My issue is with her, and I really don't have no real issue with her. Like, the world is already kicking her down. Why would I have an issue with somebody that's already been torn down by the world?
Pause for 1 second. I must keep bringing to the court's attention. She said, I'm going to pay it back. She said, no, friend. I want to help you. I'm stuck right there.
I agree. Let me help you regardless of...
Let me help you. Excuse me. Let me help you. I'm stuck on... Let me help you. I do not know how old the son is. I do not know.
I believe she said...
This is a hard case. The judge is going to be judging today. Do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
At that point, it's a gift. At that point, it's a freaking gift.
Absolutely.
Now, the threats could be why this woman now has agreed. Let me give her this $300 because she's threatening me. And we have heard the threats. We have heard the threats. So are you afraid now and you want to just be over it? There was never a date to pay it back. It was never established that anything had to be paid back because it was help.
Correct.
It was help. This is good to me. This is good to me. Go ahead, Empress, and then we're finna deliberate.
That's weird. But yeah, that's nor here or there. I gotta go.
Okay. So that was the end of that one. I do have a couple more that we can try to get through if you want a little bit.
Just a
But
little, and to see how we gonna get her up here. I don't think Javon could find her page is blocked. What page was she on Tea Time panel in a few minutes ago? They said. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. What page was she on? Is that the page that got blocked at Tea Times? Because they just said she was at Tea Times passing out. Thank y'all. I think it's a great case.
It is.
it could have got bananaed over there. But the page that she's trying to come up with over here, she said we have her blocked. So you said you blocked her the last time that she came up here. So that's the page she's trying to come up on, is the one that's blocked. Let me answer her. So Winter brought it to 4K. She came looking for me. I guess she didn't see the live that HB played when HB was showing the FaceTime between her and Luciano. So that's how everything hit the internet. She showed Luciano with the plate and the powdered donuts while she was eating on live. She tried to record she was screen recording the FaceTime, but didn't know that the FaceTime didn't have sound to it. So she was talking while showing the video and saying what Lucci was saying in the actual FaceTime. So I guess, Winter saw us playing it over here. So she came back looking for me, wanting the evidence to have in case something happened to her.
Somebody gotta drop so she can come up. She downstairs.
Okay, baby.
Oh, is she finally downstairs? Him downstairs.
Downstairs.
So I'm gonna drop Stacy since Stacy was last coming up. Stacy will stand in.
Lucci, we coming up calm, respectful. We're not over talking, please.
This is not Bella's courtroom.
I don't even know who Bella is. Miss Nitra, I need you to unblock my backup page so I can turn my
You
camera
cannot.
on.
Look, you might as well stay right here.
Well, I can't turn the camera on because I'm trying to show you how it all started. I didn't threaten her first. She threatened me to call my job and send them some pictures. And that's how I said, well, I'm going to call CPS if you call my job. So Winter is a liar. Winter played in my face, and now she playing in y'all face. I don't have no problem with Winter. I literally brung her in my house to try to help her so she didn't have to sleep in a car. That's it. That's all.
Okay, listen, hold on. Listen to me. Hold on. Hear me out, because we like to be able to hear, and you taking us real fast. I see that some people, got a couple of people downstairs saying exactly they could have been witnesses. So because we know your voice, I trust it. I don't know how to unblock you while my live is going. I'm not going to shut down my live to come back. So anything, we can do a continuance later as we get to a certain extent. If that evidence needs to be presented to the court, okay, Kevin, we'll give it to you. Then you can send it to me via text. If you trust to send it via text, the number's in the bio.
What's your number?
I can put it up on the backdrop, and we can still proceed with you being here and you trusting me to put it up. We do need the evidence. Our evidence is needed.
I will show you every last message from the time when she. So what happened is Winter asked if she can use my car.
So let me look. Y'all keep talking. Y'all keep
using
talking.
my car the whole day. She picked me up from my job.
What page is blocked?
The real Luciano backup.
So she was using my car. She picked me up. So she picked me up from work. She said, oh, I have an interview at 10 o'clock. Can I use your car tomorrow? Again, after she had just picked me up. Didn't put no gas in the car. I said, oh, we need gas. That's the first thing I noticed. So she was like, well, I have an interview tomorrow. I was like, well, how did your interview go today? Because that was the whole purpose of her using my car. She was like, oh.
Can I ask you something, Lucci? Just so we can clear something up. The money that you loaned her was for her to make her car payment, correct?
So this the thing. Who asked me a question?
It's Empress.
So Miss Empress, it's a lot more to that story because come to find out she didn't even have a car payment. It was all a lie. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like this lady played in my face. I don't have no problem with her. And y'all got to stop lying. Nobody threatened her with no pum. Go listen to what I said. What I said is just like you lied about having your pum license, I have mine. I am licensed to carry. Mine's is right here. That's what I said. I wouldn't threaten no kid. So cut that out. Stop putting that on me like I done did something wrong to this lady other than help her. I didn't bring our situation to the internet. She did. I didn't call Winter and threaten Winter. Winter played with my keys. I got off work and she said she left me a message, and I'm going to show y'all the message. After I left her the message, and I stated that going forward, I'm okay with being your roommate, but you got to fend for yourself. I feel like she was using me. So I left her the message and I said, it's not sitting right in my spirit. So going forward, you have to fend for yourself. You have to pay your own.
That's back to what I was saying
That's what I said
about
to
her
her.
leaving.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Wait, this was before she left. So this is the message I left her after she told me I was being too nosy about asking questions about her using my car. I said, going forward, I need for you to just pay your own way. I mean, the food is separated. Everything is separated. Keep in mind, Winter didn't pay for nothing the whole time she was here. I didn't complain about it because I wanted her to get on her feet. I'm not mean and I'm not malicious, y'all. That was not even my intentions at all. So all of this lying on me, cut that shit out, Winter. You playing on these people's top. You needed some money for a hotel room. So now you up on here whining, bitching, and complaining. So then let me tell you, I got off work and she left me a message.
Okay, I can't find you on the block. I just did what they said.
Okay.
I did not see your main page, so I guess it's
So
on.
I got off work and she left me a message and she said that she had moved out. She said, okay, I can meet you somewhere to give you your key. I said, okay, great. I said, now keep in mind, Winter, I never told you have to leave. I just told you that we have to separate things. I can't keep fending for you and you keep lying.
So let's get some questions answered. We do need to ask some questions. I want to hear your story, but I'd rather hear it in the frame of us ask some questions so we can try to weed down through it and not go through too much. So I have some questions. How long did she live in your residence?
And on the first week of January, we moved in together. She actually moved in the day before I moved in.
Winter would like to come up, Nitra.
Okay, so this is very interesting. So it wasn't a place where you was already living and she came to live with
Drop
you?
me.
No, ma'am, I just got furniture. They just moved my furniture in
Wait a minute.
yesterday.
Let her stay up here by herself because it's going to be a big old screaming match back and forth.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
She didn't want to come up. Now you want to come up now.
And Glam, Miss Meacher, I don't know
Hold
what
on,
this
wait a
lady's
minute.
problem is
Order
with
in
me,
the juke
but bitch,
joint.
keep my name
Look,
out your mouth.
Lucy, we don't do that over here. We got to hear the case. All that screaming.
Miss Meacher, she is doing a lot of
You
lying.
have to
You don't
stay
even know
on
me,
mute.
bitch.
Hold on, baby. Let me
Oh,
tell you.
ma'am,
Listen.
I don't know what you talking about. I guess you done had 4 lines today. Yeah,
Hold
drop
on,
her ass
ma'am,
because she's
y'all.
so
Let
damn
me
stupid.
do it.
That bitch,
Hold
I was
on.
taking up for your dumb powder
Hold
snorting
on,
ass.
please. Order in the
Keep
juke
playing. I'm gonna
joint.
get some fitting out putting
I'm
your
finna
shit.
drop
Now
y'all.
that's a
If I say,
class.
y'all, please don't, please. It's disrespectful when I ask y'all to stop. Lucy, I drop you because we not doing that over here. I don't do that over here. When I'm doing my entertainment, this is for entertainment. Y'all not finna mess up my juke joint. We done made it too far in this case for it to start being a screaming match. We want to hear it. You coming up here screaming is not going to make us vote in your favor.
She was doing good at first. What the fuck?
Hold on,
What
Miss
the mess
Hebrew. Let me
happened?
get this out. Hold on. We want to hear it piece by piece. All that screaming and hollering, I can't do it. So I'm not going to have to argue back and forth. I got some questions because now it just took a turn because I didn't know y'all moved in together because that's what it sounds like. If D move in on Monday and I come on Tuesday, we still moved in together. A day don't make it no better. So my thing is now, didn't you all know that y'all were going to be moving in a residence together? This makes it change because now it's starting to look as though you might have known about a situation because you moved in at approximately the same time that she moved in. This wasn't a residence that was already established. So I don't want us to get lost in arguing and we miss some great points that just came in this case. Sound like somebody should have been put on the lease, if you ask me. Yeah, we can start this over, but you're going to respect my juke junk. I know y'all used to the other juke junks and stuff, but we don't do that over here in the courtroom. We do that after court's over. Meet us outside. We'll still. So come on back up, and let's try to be one respectful to another. And let's get these questions asked, because I'm nosy.
Nitra, do you see Winter in the request? Because she's private, so I can't see her.
I don't see her.
Okay.
I see Haley, and I've been ignoring that person for about an hour because I don't know who Haley is. I don't like bringing too many people up here that don't have anything to do with it because that's when we get into a tongue tussle. So I think it's best just not to let too many people come up and down because half of them get up here and don't know what's going on no way.
I agree.
So let's take a tap break. We need 300K. Let's tap. Let's see if she gonna come back. If not, I'm gonna proceed where we are. Now I have questions. How long were they living together? Is my next question to her. If she can come up and answer some questions so I can determine her, especially her own words. I don't know who Helen is. You're not coming up here, Helen. I know you just heard me say I'm not letting people up here that don't have nothing to do with this case. We have the jury selected and we're waiting on the witnesses. We don't need no extra mouths up here. We got enough up here running. We don't need no extra tongues. We got this under control. Trust and believe. With these tongues up here, I promise you, can't nobody do it better than us. So with that being said, let's move on down the road with it. 30 days. No, let me tell you something about over here. They don't come in leading the case over here. I know you used to that on the other platforms, but we're not going to hear her out and it be tomorrow before we get through listening. We got questions. We don't have to hear every damn thing that happened while they lived together. Do you hear me? I don't want to know what time breakfast was ready. I don't need to know all that. I got questions. I'm not going to sit up here and let her tell life's history story. We don't need all that. And the jury don't have to be people we don't know, because some of y'all, we don't know y'all. Sorry, don't mean no harm. But y'all looking for jurors we don't know, and we don't know who the hell you are. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's always going to be jurors that I know, because these are the people that follow and support me. Randoms. So some of y'all just first time coming in and you found something entertaining. But I can't help that my panel is full of people that support me. That's usually how it works when you have a support system. So the jurors will be people that we know. Okay, I'm scared. Well, we know you then. But who we gonna pick? A lot of people on fake pages and we'll never know who they are. That's the God's honest truth. Some folk just pick names and we don't never know who they are. Folks like Poppy Seed and Mickey Mouse and all them. Girl, now I can't even, okay. Okay, so we're not going to keep waiting on them to be mad and get over their feelings. Woo, let me hear from the jury. So, Fina, y'all, where are we at in this case? Because it's juicy.
But it's just so much going on. Now we have so much information. I don't know what. At first, I was like, yes, don't pay her back. But then I'm like 50-50 right now. It's too much information going on.
Ooh,
back to what I was saying in the beginning. Somebody knew something before she moved in. I don't believe she moved in and without knowing about that. So 50-50 with me too. Like, I've been said that from the beginning.
Thank you, Roro. So should we just say, hey, $300, take $150? I'm like Judge Judy. Take $150 and get the hell out of my juju.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Thank y'all.
I think I was next. Can I say something?
China?
Can I say something? Can y'all hear me?
Sure.
Okay. So I know she loves to throw around the word bitch, but she probably should throw around the word AA so she can get herself some fucking help.
Could you calm
Because
down?
don't nobody just be a dope head one day and the next day you're not. You was just on live over here throwing around money, acting like anybody who knows the common signs of a coke head. That's what they do. Just what she's doing, acting crazy. You owe Auntie Nitra 1,000. You said it was 600. You said it was 300. You said it was 100. You said it was 200. And you know what? I almost was feeling sorry for you because I was thinking to myself, maybe the girl did use you. Because if I found somebody I could use easily, I probably would too. Because that's what it sounded like what happened. You got used. You got played. You was high and you was at a vulnerable state in your life and you got played. I almost was feeling bad for you. But for you to say you don't remember threatening her, ma'am, yes, you did. You most definitely did. And I'm not the only one that said it. The entire live said it. Everybody who was sitting there hearing you tap on a pew-pew while saying it's sitting next to me on my bed and it's one up in my closet said it, sus. Then you said, I'm going to send the people to the hotel that you and your son is at. Because you told me you was at a shelter, but you actually at a hotel, and I know the exact one you at. I know what school your son go to. Then you started calling her son name out, sus. So instead of you coming at me, bitch, get that coke habit, the motherfucker.
I must please remove from and strike from the last comment. If we could please take that out the G Joint records. If you could please try to refrain from calling anyone after her name. I know she called you one. It doesn't make it right, but you are today sitting in the seat of judgment. You are a juror here. You gave some very good pointers. I do have some questions for you being a witness. You said that she had a pew-pew and tapped on it and threatened this woman?
Yes, ma'am. There is video evidence because she says she don't remember doing that. But I know whenever you don't remember a lot of stuff. Them, you know what? See, let me tell y'all what hood I'm from. Them the best people to get. Because them cokeheads always got money. Let me think of the people who like the white girl, because that's what we call it where I'm from, that white girl. Them people who like that, they the best ones. Because they always got money. They usually get so hot they can't remember shit, and you can get every dollar that they got.
In the Jew joint.
I'm just saying. I don't know about where y'all from, but that's how we do them. In the hood, you get got. I'm just saying. But Empress does have the recording of her saying exactly what she said.
This case alone, like,
oh, that's not Miss Auntie.
yeah, that sounds like some crack.
But that's most definitely is the truth. That's most definitely is. Then the best ones get got.
That sound like crackhead.
Because eventually, let me let you know how gateway drugs work. In case y'all missed the lady who said say no to. Yeah, gateway drugs work so that once you start doing them, you stop. You never get that same high that you're looking for. So what eventually happens is you start doing something else. Mm-hmm.
So, just to add on to that, there is a lot going on right here. Because just like she said, Luciana said.
Hey, Mama Mo, if you watch it, love you too, Mama Mo.
I'm going to give you this $600 on a friendly basis because I don't want you to, have your kid walking to school or what have you, right? Because you're behind on your car payments. But then you turn around, she's driving your car, picking you up from work. Where is the car that's behind on payments? Did she ever see it, or was it was just told to you?
That's it, Lucky Lady. Green me, and that's it. Go ahead.
So it's some bits and pieces that's missing up out of here. But based on what we have, the only thing that I'm in agreement with Winter is because she did state, whether Luciana asked for it back or not. They both suspected me. She was going to pay her.
Let me see. I got a text that just came in.
They both suspect.
Well, I just want to say that I feel they both fabricating their side of the story.
Yeah, now here is some threads, D. Should we take this into consideration? And I'm going to read these messages. She just went live. I'm sure for a crowd to come, but we're not coming over there, baby. Come on back over here so we can get through this case. But she just posted this message, and I will read it. Can I know more? Okay. I know more than you think I know, so you might just want to leave me the fuck alone. Text me on the phone with the police. And then the next one says, don't do nothing stupid or I'm sending those screenshots to both your jobs. Please send them. You don't know where I work, my damn name. Send them. Do it, please. So I'm guessing the blue is her and the white is, I don't know who said what, but it does look like there's some threats going on. Let me just say that.
Lucci
It
is
seems like
blue.
there's some threat.
Judge, instead of, like I would just want to say that they both fabricating their story. Now, okay, so y'all hear me out. I'm still gonna stick to, if she was saying that she's gonna pay the money back. But now I have a different reason for paying the money back. If you feel threatened and you want to get rid of her, if paying the money back gonna get rid of her, do it. Just do it. It's just $300. Just do it. So I'm still saying pay the money back. Well, I still feel like if the loan is a loan. But I mean, if you feel that paying the money back is gonna get rid of her, why not?
Thank you for the gifts. And here's another thing. How you staying with somebody and you don't know their name?
Right.
Oh, Empress, they just removed you for content that may find uncomfortable if you remain. Why did they report Empress?
I think for that, well, no.
Stop reporting, please.
Y'all, they reporting the live. Send me my lion. But
Send me my giraffe.
They reporting, y'all. Thank you, T-Pain. Y'all send gifts. Tap the screen. Share out the live. Let's do a music break right quick because this is a good case. And we are now up to deliberation. I think that we can really sit here and let's just think about what we are deliberating, where we're headed with this case, and what's next. I'm going to sit here and write a couple of notes. We got to stop saying C-head. Thank you. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, T-Boss. We got to say donuts. That's why I said powdered donuts. Thank you, Clam. Thank y'all. Thanks for power tapping. Let's get up to 300K. So we can proceed at 300K. So please.
It took a long time. But for me to record, can you hear me, Judge Sinclair?
Not yet.
Can you hear me?
Not really. It's not real clear.
Okay.
So y'all tap. We gonna come back to 16 words. Big Meats powder donuts. Please be careful with your words. We're at the end of deliberating. That's not why they got you. Okay. Come back on your other page, Empress. Come back on your other page. I need your final words.